Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we are back to Madden Ultimate Team, and so we have big Madden 22 news. Finally, we got cover athletes, we got gameplay updates, we got pre-order news, we got EA access. So I'm going over all that right now, and I'm just going to jump right into it. The only thing I ask that you do, just hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, it takes just a second. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel and everything. So go ahead and do that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now into all the Madden 22 news. So guys, I'm going to put some pictures up on the screen. I'm not going to play the whole trailer because, to be honest, it's like 2 minutes long and really not necessary for kind of the point it's trying to make. But the first thing I will put up on your screen is the cover, which is Brady and Mahomes. I like it. I didn't think they put Mahomes on it again, even though he was just on it. But I do like it rather than having Lamar on it 2 years in a row, because people were thinking maybe Lamar would be on it. So I'm glad with that. I think it looks well done. Like, it looks cool, so I'm fine with it. I really don't care about the cover. It could have literally anybody on it as long as the gameplay is good, so I don't care too much about that. But I do like the design. It looks pretty cool. The first thing they kind of go over is that it says certain things happen, basically, like something happens. And so I'll put screenshots up for that. But the first thing they use is real life happens, and it shows Stafford Diggs making a toe drag catch on the sideline, which makes me think, I guess, now for gameplay, the receivers are actually going to be able to make sideline catches. I don't know, because they can do it with possession catch, but I wonder if that means just normally, like IQ comes in and they make a catch. Not really sure, but they do have it where it says that, and I'll have a screenshot of that anyway, which is really interesting. So, I don't know. If you guys have any deal with what maybe that means, I think it just means that it's going to be more just real life. Like, you don't have to do everything yourself. The players will do some just because, you know, they're not dumb. The next thing shows Derrick Henry absolutely running through somebody, still saying real life happens. My guess with this is that it's just going to be probably tweaks and changes to trucking. Probably not going to be able to, like, explode out of it because that's not as realistic. You know, they have to slow down. It's just, you know, momentum. And that actually takes us to the next thing they say, which is after it shows Dalvin Cook juking a little bit, which, you know, isn't really anything huge. It does say momentum happens, and so I will have a screenshot of that up there as well, which I'm thinking even current gen might be a little more like next gen is what it sounds like. It sounds like Madden as a whole is just kind of transferring over to that, make like actual player movement where they kind of slow down before making cuts. And honestly, I'm totally here for it because that is more realistic. It might be a lot of fun to play on a game where they're able to like make a ton of cuts, you know, and then sprint on the field all 99 speed with like barely slowing down, but that's not really realistic, you know. And I think it honestly is for the better. It might be hard to adjust, but it will be for the better because then, you know, you can't just throw the ball up and have some DB run 20 yards downfield, acrobat dive out, pick it up. Like that's not going to happen because, you know, there's momentum. So I am totally fine with that. Going through the trailer still, it shows, I think, let's see, there's Matthew Stafford throwing a ball in a Rams uniform. There isn't too much there. And then it also says emotion happens, and it does show the Rams coach throwing a clipboard down, which I think is a cool bonus because, yeah, we should see the players more as in real life people rather than just, you know, computer characters that we're playing, because this is supposed to be an NFL simulation game. So I'm happy with that. The next thing that is really interesting is decision making happens, and it has a picture of the Tampa Bay coach who, for some reason, I can't remember, Bruce Arians, aha, there we go, who is I guess just kind of looking out at the team, which I'm wondering is going to have different coaching adjustments. And actually under it says manage player health. So I'm assuming this is also for Ultimate Team, but also all game modes is what it sounds like. It sounds like they're really going to have you have a lot more control over players' health, which is good because I'm not really sure why that wouldn't be a thing already if you're a coach. But I mean, okay, I'm glad they're making the change. So that's going to be a thing, it sounds like. And then, guys, the next thing up, it says pressure happens. And it has the crowd as very, very loud so that the Chiefs, it's harder to play. Like, they can't hear. Which, I don't know if any of you guys play 2K, but do you guys know in 2K, when you're the away team and you're shooting free throws and the camera shakes, you know what I mean? Okay? It might be something like that because of the crowd noise. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be a visual thing or if it's maybe going to be hard to move the ball and just kind of like an underlying thing. But it really might be where it's a little shaky or maybe you can't see the button as well or anything like that. It might be something like that for away teams, and I really like that because, again, it's more realistic. Like, if I am the away team with 30 seconds left, I gotta get into field goal range, and it's like a packed stadium. It's not going to be easy to move the ball. It's not going to be quiet. Like, I can't hear the coach very well from the quarterback. So that is more realistic. I am here for that. I think that's a great move, honestly. I'm sure people might not like that totally, but I really like that. The next clips, honestly, I don't know if it really shows much. It just kind of shows Tampa Bay and the Chiefs moving the ball. It's kind of mirrored. And then they win the game. And that's pretty much it. But guys, that right there is a lot of the changes it looks like are coming in Madden 22. Obviously, I think there's going to be way more of a breakdown in the weeks to come. The next thing you guys are going to want to know is when can you play as soon as possible, or even order. So we'll go over that right now because, obviously everybody wants to know. And guys, as for pre-ordering, I really think just search up Madden 22 pre-order or order Madden 22 because it is live. You can pre-order all you want. Yeah, so you will get it on August 20th because that's when it's actually playable for everybody. EA Access, I think, is like the 18th of August or something like that, and you can play for like the first 2 days before. So that's cool if you guys have EA Access. I believe it's the 18th, sometime around there. If I'm wrong, just correct me, but I really think it's around the 18th. And yeah, you'll get it August 20th, which is a lot earlier than last year. Like, I'm honestly cool with that. I know a lot of people were actually happy they can play while summer's still going before everybody has to go back to school and that kind of stuff. So if you're one of those people, I think August 20th is a lot better than whatever we got last year, which was, I think, either end of August or like early September, which is really late. There it is. That's honestly all Madden 22 news, guys. I'm super excited to be doing this next year. Obviously, this past year, if you guys don't know, was my first year on YouTube doing Madden 21. And I think it worked out really well. I love my No Money Spent series. We did some gameplays, we did some content, we did some pack openings, and I think it was a great year. And I'm really excited to do Madden 22 and see what that kind of has in store because hopefully the hope is that they keep adding on to this game and it keeps getting better, not that they keep copy and pasting it. So I have high hopes for Madden 22. If you need Madden 22 content, subscribe right now. I'm covering it all year long. Daily uploads to the best of my ability. So leave a like and subscribe, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.